A very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Global Online, and here we are for the NTA UGC Net Paper 1 preparation for 2022 batch, which we are live at 9 p.m. As you all know that we have started with the crash course series for that is paper 1, and in that we have started with higher education system. At the same time, we have started Indian logic in morning. So this series goes in two shifts, one in the morning that is at 7 a.m. and one in the evening that is at 9 p.m. live. Okay. And yes, today is the fourth lecture of this MCQ series for higher education system. I hope you all are aware about all the links are there in the description box, so you can just check out the previous MCQ links in the description box, which will help you to prepare for your upcoming cycle of 2022. Now going ahead, as you all know that Global Online has year with a paper 1 complete crash course series for all the units, and the new batch will be starting from 11th of May 2022. So all the students who are still willing, who have not yet joined the course and definitely are looking forward to it, you can definitely come, you can get into touch with the Global Online. What exactly do we have to offer? That is, we have daily live lectures, which we have completed in the form of theories, which we are completing in the form of MCQs, as well as certain important topics via video lecture. Notes on all the topics which will be given in the PDF form. Last 10-year question papers with the answer key will be given for practice. At the same time, test series in the form of mock test will be taken, which will be consisting of, for paper 1 itself, on an average 2500 MCQs. You can also avail this facility with the help of Global Online app, or you can get in touch with us with the help of given WhatsApp number. The fees for paper 1 is 3000 rupees. In case if you want to go through online app, now how exactly can you go with this procedure? So you can go at the Google Play Store, you can type as Global Online, you can see the icon of Global Online, you can download it. It will definitely ask you, with the help of registration with the help of mobile number, which will be giving you OTP, and once you do that, you will get this type of interface of Global Online, wherein you can see, all the courses. Now, like for example, if you want to go for specifically UGC Net, you can type as UGC Net and you get the courses of UGC Net. That is the first course of UGC Net, a crash course, which is for rupees 3000. But in case if you are looking, as we have just started this crash course, so we do have, a discount coupon available, which may not be there for a long time. So once you click on the course, you will get a discount, coupon code. Once you click on view all, you will definitely get, the discounted amount, and after that you have to pay the final amount through which you can buy this course, and the validity for this is 1 year. Now what you can do is that once you have downloaded the particular course, you can go to the content form. Under content, you can see all the 10 units. Okay. Now, if you click on one particular unit, any unit if you click on, so you can see, the theory lectures, the MCQ lectures, notes, mock test and evaluation test. And this evaluation test is happening on daily basis. Like for example, today there will be an evaluation test after the session, and the evaluation test is having 5 questions. The code for today's evaluation test is HES003. which will again give you a good amount of practice, and it is kept very crisp, so that you can get that amount of productivity by solving those questions. And also it is like a revision after the class, which will not take more than 5 minutes of yours. Okay, by saying so, we have given you an easy way and understanding about how to go with the app. At the same time, we have told you that you can go get in touch with us with the help of WhatsApp number. Whichever finds it comfortable, you can proceed with that. Yes, and good evening to everyone. I hope Saturday's class everyone has seen. Saturday also we have covered topic. Now today we are going to cover a new topic, but before that, this was all about paper 1. In case anyone is interested in paper 2 and paper 2 specifically the given subject, that is commerce, economics, computer science, which you can see on the screen, history, management, sociology, psychology, law, English literature, physical education, geography, political science, social work and education. In case if you belong to any of this paper 2 subject, and if you only want notes and MCQs, you can get in touch with us, which is available for ₹1,000. So you can, if you're interested, you can go ahead. Okay, yes. So today's basically in today's lecture, we are going to concentrate we have few questions, like few questions are on environmental education, which is a part of your syllabus. I'll show you that today. So total number of questions from this unit is expected as 5. Total number of marks is 10. So for every question you have 2 marks. Okay. Now out of the syllabus we are going to cover today, the syllabus consists of higher learning education in ancient India, evolution of higher learning in post-independence period, Oriental conventional and non-conventional learning program. I have taken this as a topic today. In skills also I have taken one question on professional, technical and skill-based education. There also is one question. On value education as well as environmental education, there is one question today. So this is majorly forming, the questions and some part of evolution of higher education. So today there is a mixture of entire thing covering the topics which we have not covered yet. And then we have policies, governance and administration. So let's have a look at it very well. Environmental education, this topic is newly added. So what topic is expected, and this question is again and again coming. So keep your hand keep your note ready, so notepad ready. So in case if you want to take down certain point, you can take down and you can make a list of it. Dorcas Anand, that is paper 2 you are asking for. Okay, that's what you mean. So whatever subjects I read, paper 2 is available with only that particular subject. Okay, as of now. Fine. So yes, here comes your first question. Which are the characteristics of effective team in an institution of higher learning? So we are talking about what? Higher learning, higher education. So how to understand, what is the attributes or what are the characteristics of effective team in an institution of higher learning? So the options are given below. It's a code system question. You have to tell the right option. So I'll just read one by one all the options. The atmosphere tends to be informal, in which members of the team are involved. There is a lot of discussion in which everyone participates. The tasks of the group is well understood and accepted by the group members. The members of the group are not afraid of putting their ideas, that is putting forth their ideas. And the members of the group avoid disagreement and conflict among themselves. So if I'm talking about any higher education institution, so in order to make the team effective, what can be, the characterization or what can be the attributes of that particular institution? So out of the given options, which do you feel can be a part of the effective team? What are the characteristics which can, which can recognize an effective team? So you have to tell me. The options are there. If you want, once you can read the question and you can start answering. I hope voice is very clear, screen is also very clear. Everything is perfectly fine. All the students have joined. Those regular students are also there. Okay, we have started getting answers. So it means the things are very clear. Okay, read properly. See, this is just to put in habit so that you let us take 1 week's time. But then once you learn the habit of reading the question properly, it will become easier for you. We will have second cycle also of all these units. So don't worry, we have time, but productively make use of time. Yes, I'm waiting for answers 1B, 1A. Okay, different types of answers are coming. So there is a bit of confusion, I guess. See, look at the question very clearly. I'll just clear the ink from this. Okay. 1D, okay, all the options are there. 1C is left. So anyone who is no Shelly, it is just started. This is just the first question we are doing. Manoharan has changed the answer. I don't know why. Okay, what are the characteristics of effective team? Now remember, effective team, effective, it means it is making some difference and it is with reference to higher learning. So each characteristics are given, you have to understand. So the atmosphere tends to be informal, in which members of the team are involved. There is a discussion The task of the group is well understood. The members of each group are not afraid in order to put the ideas, and there is avoidance of disagreement and conflict. So if you see the 1B, 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 1D, okay, fine. Now if you look at the answer, now there will be a shocking result. Now if you look at the answer is option number A. Now why Manoharan suddenly changes answer, I don't know. Now see, now like if you see all the characteristics, okay, let me explain this question very well, and then if you still have a doubt, put your doubts across. Let me first make you understand the question. I told you very well that we are talking about the institution of higher learning, that is higher education. Now in that, there is a team who works to make the things happen, and here they are saying that the team is effective. So in that sense, what can be the characteristics? Now if you look at the first point, the atmosphere tends to be informal. See, informal, it means, it gives a faith, a trust, or encouragement that people can talk about, and things can be, people can be involved as a team. There is no rigidity, there has to be a bit flexibility, which is given with the help of informal atmosphere or culture. Okay, fine, this is accepted. There is a lot of discussion in which everyone participates, yes, because discussion can discussion can result into effective decisions, yes, it is accepted. Now they are talking about the tasks of the group is well understood and accepted by the group members. It means the communication is very clear. Shreya, I am explaining. I told you I am explaining. So the tasks of the group is well understood. It means when the things are communicated, they are well understood and they are accepted by the group members. Okay. Now, the members of group are not afraid of putting forth their ideas. See, we have studied here itself. It is informal. So it means that they have that much amount of flexibility that they can at least put their ideas across. Now, when you come to option number E, okay, and we are talking about what? We are talking about a team. The group of the members avoid disagreement and conflict among themselves. Now, please try to understand, this is actually a concept of management. See, wherever there are, people, it means whenever there are human resources, it is obvious that there will be a disagreement or there will be a conflict. Why? Because person differs from nature to nature. It is not, it is not definitely 101% sure that the nature of a person is completely, all the team members are falling into same nature. It is not possible, because ideally no two human beings have same nature, including the identical twins also. This is one small concept of management. So it means that there are going to be disagreement, there are going to be conflict, but they said that it is effective team. So it means that the team is trying to, ensure that this disagreement and conflict should not take a negative turn. That's what they can take a care of, but there will be disagreement and conflict. So that is how option number A is right. Is it clear? Yes, they can. I thought it won't come in effective team. No, see, remember, if you're talking about let me tell you one thing, because you people have communication as an unit. Informal communication, they have not written as communication. Atmosphere, it means the culture. Now, informal culture, it means there is a freedom given to the people to come up with certain things. And this point is related to point number D also, that they are given such amount of atmosphere that they can come up with the ideas. Is it clear? Okay. And I hope now those who have answered it wrongly can know now the clear answer. Whenever there is a team, there has to be a disagreement and conflict. Fine. Now let's move ahead and go to question number 2. I didn't get any doubt except one, which I have clarified. And if there is a conflict, then how it would be effective? I said, Mr. Khan, see, I told you very clear, there is a disagreement and conflict. Now, they are talking about effective team. It means that the team is having that much amount of potential or capacity not to have a negative impact of conflict. Is it clear? And that's the reason the team, like where there are no conflicts, there are conflicts. But how long do you stretch the conflict and take it into negative phase? That is the question talking about. Is it clear? I hope, Mr. Khan, you have understood what exactly I wanted to put across. Fine. Now see, when we talk about, yes, the characteristics of effective team, it is informal. It means it gives a scope to the member to participate or to have a discussion to ensure that all the things are correctly communicated and accepted, and no member will be definitely hesitating to put the doubts across. Okay, is it clear? Fine. Ma'am, can you send higher education links in the group? Live classes, Mani Sharma, do you mean to say? Seema, I will put it in the group also, and I will, once I complete tomorrow the 5th lecture, I will put it in the description of the video also. Okay. Mani Sharma, if you are asking about live classes, yes, this is live classes. Monday to Friday we have live classes 9 p.m. in the evening and morning 7 a.m. Okay. Now yes, let's go to question number 2. Now question number 2 is actually the topic of environmental education. So let's understand whether you are aware or not, because this question has came and this is the only topic in environmental education. So let's see whether you know. We have done this in the old cycle, but let's revise it once again. Helping individuals and social group. Now see, there are two set of people, even the individuals as well as the social groups, acquire social values, contribute to the development of what? So it is about, it is about acquiring the values. Now we know very well what values means. Okay, value education. Contribute to the development of what? Whether it is environmental awareness, whether it is environmental knowledge, whether it is environmental attitude, or whether it is environmental skills. So what is the right answer? But before that, you should know the question that is the topic very well, concept. Previous question, yes, Mr. Khan, previous question only I have cleared your doubt regarding conflict. I hope you heard to that explanation. Okay, Shrinu has answered. Okay, 2A, 2B. Okay, fine. There are two questions on this topic. One is the, you have to understand the right code, and one is match the following. So let's see. Mr. Khan, what I said that if there are conflicts, no, if it is effective team, so team knows how to make conflicts, not negative. You have to ensure that the conflicts are taken care at a right time. That's what I said. Okay. Okay, 2C, 2E. Yes, Mr. Khan, I have explained you the same thing again. Okay, so let's see the right answer. The right answer is 2C. Now see, first of all, let me explain you this concept. Okay, let me explain you the concept, and I'll come back to the slide also, the question also. Okay. Now we have the categories of environmental education. I have done this in my theory class. So if you remember, because all looks same. Now you should understand it very well. Okay. Now the categories of environmental education are awareness, knowledge, attitude, skills, and participation. These are the categories. Okay. So when we talk about awareness, it is about, in order to acquire awareness and sensitivity to the total environment and its problem. So when you talk about environmental education, so it means that awareness, environmental awareness, so it is taking the whole into picture. What exactly is, the awareness, what needs to be aware with respect to total environment and the problem arising out of it. Okay. Now, when you only focus on knowledge, so if you read the entire sentence, so the starting looks same, but the main concept is different. So when we talk about knowledge, so knowledge is basically to gain a variety of experience and a basic understanding about environment. So please remember, focus on your main sentence. What is your main topic? It is environmental education. So when we talk about knowledge, it is, to gain experience, but what? With an understanding of environment and the problems associated to it. When we talk about attitude, it is nothing but the set of values and feelings, okay, concerned to the environment and to motivate the people actively to participate in environmental improvement and protection. So your attitude should be positive. Your attitude should be, towards, helping out the entire country or the universe or the world in order to improve or to protect the environment. When I talk about skills, you can see some unwanted messages. If you can come, please, at your end, you can block that concerned person. From my end, I have done. So you can also do it from your end. Okay. So when I talk about skills, Skills is basically identifying and solving the environmental problems. Now see, you have to have, now when I say skills, no, like for example, it is nothing but it is an attribute within an individual or a social group, that you know how to identify the problem. That skill should be there when you, like, for you are doing an analysis, you are doing a deep study, but if you do not have a skills to identify the problem, then it's of no use. So you have to be pre-prepared, you have to be proactive. And participation is nothing but actively involving yourself towards the resolution of environmental problem. So if you look at all the points once again: awareness, to make aware about the environment and its problem; knowledge, to have an experience about the environment and its associated problem; attitude, to have an attitude of concern, and to participate into protection and improvement of the environment; skills, yes, attitude means values, Manorahan, but your values, it means your set of values. Like for example, suppose I am a teacher, okay, and when I am giving an environmental education to you as a student, I should inculcate a positive value in you. Like for example, a positive attitude, it means I have to inculcate that set of values where you should show, first I have to create that softness towards the environment, and I should motivate you that okay, you have to come ahead with protection of environment and improvement of environment. Okay, so you should not, your own activity should not spoil the environment. That type of values I have to set in you or inculcate in you as a student, and it is a responsibility of the teacher. Then skills, you have to have a skills to identify the environmental problems as well as to try to take out a solution. And participation, it means working towards resolving the environmental problem. So this is how you need to work towards what? Towards environmental education. Now what was our question was, helping individuals and social groups acquire social value and contribute to the development. I mean, motivate yourself towards the development. So that is nothing but in the form of environmental attitude. Okay. Now, okay, Neelam, just a minute. So the world's first intergovernmental conference on environmental education was organized in United Nations Education, that is UNESCO, was organized. Okay. And in cooperation with whom? In cooperation with United Nations Environmental Program, which was in Georgia, and which was conducted from 14th of October to 26th of October, that is in the year 1977. But you just remember that is the conference regarding environmental education was organized by UNESCO in collaboration with Environmental Program. Is it clear now? Your question, coming to your question, Neelam, I told you are not supposed, I didn't read any full sentence. I just showed you the keywords. Awareness, it means awareness about the environment and its problem. Knowledge, it means experience about the environment and its problem. Attitude, it means the values to, towards, or motivating, the values to set to motivate to improve the environment and protect the environment. Skills, it means identifying. Participation, it means involvement. That's how I showed you. Okay. Here they have written values. So values comes with the help of what? Attitude. That's what, Neelam. I hope it is clear now. Fine. Okay. There is one more question on this. So I hope everyone is clear on this particular part, because that question at least you should be able to do it properly. And that's the reason I have showed you the keywords. Fine. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. Now next question talks about, now there are statement questions, but statement questions will try to twist and complicate the things for you. So just read it perfectly and try to attempt to give the answer. So there are two statements. Statement one is, ability of an individual or a group implies the components of knowledge, skill and experience. Okay. Now, statement 2 is, willingness of an individual or a group implies the components of confidence, commitment and motivation. So they are talking about what? The ability, and they are talking about willingness. There are two statements. One statement is on ability and one statement is on willingness. So according to the given statements, what do you feel which are right, which are wrong, whether they are true, whether they are false? You can try to attempt the answer, understand the sentence properly, read it properly, and then tell me. I hope everyone is attempting it. Okay. Yes, Mani Sharma, as I said, we have live classes. I told you. Neelam, morning live classes are taken by Zeba ma'am. Okay. Yes. Morning live classes are in Hindi. Fine. That is okay. I hope it is, the statement is, confusing you, but you have to focus. Ability comes from knowledge, yes, from from skills and experience. But willingness, it means it exhibits the components like confidence. Yes, you have to have that confidence in order to get the things done or to do certain thing. Commitment should be there and motivation should be there. Now motivation here, it is self or intrinsic motivation you can talk. Okay. Now please see that both the statements are correct, and I hope it is Bharat, what exactly Hindi language, what you want for Hindi language? This class is in English language, morning class is in Hindi language. Okay. So I hope this statement is very clear. Ability of any person, whether he is an individual or he is he is into group, you try to you try to understand the ability by the knowledge the person has, the skill the person has, and an experience. Whereas willingness, for that the components required is the confidence, commitment, okay, and motivation. Is it clear? Fine. Yeah, going before to question number 4. Bharat, Hindi language class is from Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. in the morning. Monday to Saturday. Okay. Yes, I'll do that. Okay. Now let's go to question number 4. Now question number 4, we have done this one question in previous, in last week also, but still I'll take it once again properly. Now statement question, here it is. The first statement talks about universities are established by Central and State Act under 2F of UGC 1956. Statement 2 talks, deemed to be university is declared by a notification of the central government on the advice of UGC under section 3 of UGC Act 1956. So it talks about 2 statements. Statement 1, universities are established under the Central or State Act under 2F of the UGC Act 1956. Statement 2 talks about deemed to be universities is declared by a notification of central government on the advice of UGC under section 3 of UGC Act 1956. As I told you, on UGC definitely question comes. One question comes on UGC. So you have to, only thing is that there is no consistency on the type of question. So you need to just, go through the, the details of UGC. Let's see how in one lecture if I can cover it properly. Okay. I'm just waiting for, only 2 students have answered, others I'm waiting for. Okay, fine. And now yes, 2F and 12B concept also. Okay, 4C, 4D, 4C and D, there is again confusion. Okay, now let's see. There is no 4C also, no 4D also. Okay, now see 4A. Yes, Smita, I think Smita and Pankaj are right. Now please try to understand. Now see, first of all, universities are established. This is just to confuse you. Universities are established under the UGC Act 1956. Yes. Okay. So whether it is, deemed university, whether it is private university or whatever university, they are under the UGC Act 1956. Now they have given this, this under the section 3 or 2F. Actually, they are just giving, they have given it to confuse you. So we know very well, we have also studied this in the, as I said, we have studied this in the last week itself, that UGC Act of 1956 has establishment of, deemed universities or universities by the central or by the state act. So this is done very well. Now there is a confusion among the students on 2F and 12B. Okay, so let's try to understand. Now see, this is what I have taken. No, this I have exactly taken on UGC, from UGC website. I mean to say, this is what exactly is given. That's what I have written. If you read this particular slide, okay, you will end up into confusion. Suppose you may not understand. But if you see, this first paragraph is important. The UGC, that is University Grant Commission, provides financial assistance to eligible colleges which are under section 2F and section 12B. Okay, now here what I want you to highlight is UGC is providing the financial assistance to the colleges, okay, under 2F and 12B as per UGC Act 1956, as per the pattern, approved pattern. It means that if the colleges or the institutions, if they are following the approved pattern of UGC will help them with the financial assistance. But then there are confusion with 2F and 12B. So I have written, now this 2 paragraph is very technical. And what is the meaning of this 2 paragraph? That I will explain in easiest term. What is the meaning of 12B? It means that 12B under the UGC Act tells you that there are certain rules which are made, okay, and these rules are made under UGC Act 1956, and every college, institution, or the whichever university which comes under, okay, are supposed to follow these rules, which are this approved pattern. It's nothing but rules. So rules have to be, are to be followed. Okay, now what they are telling under 2F is that once you follow the rule, okay, under 2F the regulations will be checked, okay, whether you are following the norms and not, and accordingly there will be, the financial assistance which will be provided. So 12B focuses on following of rule, that is making the rules and following of rules, and with 2F more focuses on regulations, that is the body which will ensure that the rules are followed, are as per the provided pattern. So this you just keep in mind. And the entire, see now this question, I understand, I mean to say, you have to remember this very well. Yes, Shabna, just one, this is, what you said is exactly correct, but this particular question is not highlighting that particular part. What it is basically telling is that, it all comes under what UGC Act, and that's where the student will definitely get confused. That is one part which you have to highlight in the question. In case if that, then none of them comes into. So here also they see how they have confused with the sentences. Might be referred to UGC Grant Commission. So in which year, okay, the union government decided that all the cases, it's buffering for everyone. Is it buffering? Just let me know. From my end there is no is it buffering for everyone? It's clear. Okay, I don't know, maybe a fraction of glitch, but I didn't have any glitch over here. Now okay, fine. Maybe a small disturbance, it happens, technical issue. It never happens with me, but again some students are showing buffering this icon. Okay. Sorry for that. I don't know, maybe some technical glitch for a second or something. Okay, fine. So yes, I'll just read the question. I think you people have missed this question. Okay. So in which year the union government decided that all the cases related to grant, now this is like that, okay, might be referred to UGC Grant Commission. That is University Grants Commission. Okay, 5A, 5B. Okay, all the answers are coming. It was a little bit glitch for a moment, so I'll just give everyone some time to read this question and come with the answer properly. Okay, Just read the question is very clear, but just because of the technical error, no, just I want everyone to have proper time. Okay, just a minute, let me refresh also. Okay, yes, so now those students, I mean to say, there were different answers coming up. Okay, I hope it is not buffering now because I didn't get any messages. Okay, now see, yes, now it is clear. Now I hope all the messages I have got. Now it was, please try to understand this particular question. No, we will just understand it very well. Now it was, I mean to say, now I'll just take out certain points over here because I haven't mentioned here any theoretical part, but I'll just mention over here. Now just listen to it carefully. Now it was the year 1952 when the Union government decided that all the cases pertaining to the grants and aid, okay, will be coming under the UGC Commission, that is 1932. 1952. Now there are some important points which you need to know very well. Now the University Grant Commission, that is UGC, which we talk, it became statutory body, okay, under the Act of UGC Act 1956. Now many of you have given the answer as D. So please remember, we have done this point in the last week that UGC that is University Grant Commission, it is a statutory body which was set up in India according to which act? So that act was UGC Act 1956. And what was the, what was the aim of this act? That is coordination, determination and maintenance of higher education. We did this last week very well. And it provides funds also, and the headquarters is in Delhi. That is New Delhi. This we studied last class. But here your question was, in which year the grant decided that all the cases will be referred to UGC Commission? That was in the year 1952. Is it clear? So be careful. Okay. Now, the next question we have already done. Now try to, okay, everyone, I hope the buffering part is now clear. Now everyone look at this question we have just done few time back. So now you should able to tell me a right match the following. It is awareness. I have given you the keyword awareness, knowledge, attitude and skill. So when I say awareness, it means what? It is talking about that you are supposed to, you are supposed to have a understanding. Awareness, it means you're supposed to have an understanding with reference to the environmental problem. Knowledge, you're supposed to have experience. Attitude, you are supposed to have the concern values and helping motivation to do something. And skills, it means you need to have an expertise. So if you can tell me, I have just revised quickly all the keywords. So if you can tell me the right answer, I hope it will be help you to understand the concept. I'm waiting for everyone so that you can just come up with the right answer. Okay, waiting for the answer everyone. No one has yet started. Okay, answers have started. Okay. At least see, now yours, if you are confusing with some, there are something, you definitely keyword, if you can match, it will be better for you. Okay. Okay, yes. So if you see, like for example, environmental attitude. So we know that attitude is nothing but a set of values. Okay. So C is 2. So first see where C is 2. So C is 2 only in fourth. So as such, fourth should be the right answer. Okay. But let us once cross check. Now skills, as I told, skill is that you need to, have that technique to identify the things. So identification was word. So do we have any identity word over here? Yes, in first itself you get individual identity to solve the problems. So D is 1. So we are getting these two matches. Okay, let's have we can have a cross check with remaining 2. So when we say awareness, now during awareness what we have used, that the person should be should acquire a sensitivity. It means a concern towards the total environment. So if A is 3, let's take knowledge. Knowledge was experience. So do we have experience as a word keyword? Yes, you do have an experience. That is B is 4. So if you see, our right answer goes as 4, even the code if it is cross checked. Now this is exactly the same question of which was there in previous year question paper. So remember, because this is the only concept for environmental education, based on this only you can get questions. Is it clear? Okay, and I hope it is clear with everyone, the topic. Fine. Now let's go to question number 7. Now 7 is about a vital role in human resource development. Important role in human resource development of a country centered on skilled manpower, productivity and the quality of life of its people is focused on which of the following domains. Now they have given us domains, okay. Now the professional education, formal education, lifelong education and technical. Now after reading the option, once again you go and read the question. They are talking about human resource development of the country, which are which are having skilled manpower, which is talking about productive, which is talking about quality of life, which is focused under which domain. Now here there is one word, if you catch that correctly, your answer will be right. Okay, when we talk about one of the skills. Okay, 7th question, students are answering. Answers have started pouring in. Others, okay. Fine. Yes, I hope you understood this question from what maybe the entire question is not, not able to get. But if you see skills, so skills, if you remember, we are doing about, skills, and we have done in technical education. So if you see, yes, we have in our theory class, professional education, skill education, we have done with examples also. So it talks about what? It talks about the technical education. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. Now let's go to question number 8. Now question number 8, maybe the same question will not be repeated, but I have just brought this question specially to tell on what base they can prepare the question. See, now here they are talking about which of the following is a residential center for free. Actually we have done this, but we have done in a different way. On the same topic, see how they have formed a question. Which of the following is a residential center for free and creative inquiry into fundamental themes and problems of life and thought? So when we talk about a professional education, chartered accountant you take, or ICWA you take LLB. So this, I mean to say, this are all comes under professional education. Okay. So if you see the options, Dr. Zakir Hussain Memorial College Trust, Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri Rashtriya Sanskrit Vidyapit, Indian Institute of Advanced Study, National Assessment and Accreditation Council. So there can be one odd man out. But even if you eliminate, you have to know about the first 3 So such type of questions, but remember one thing, this also gives you one learning lesson. Let me wait for the answer and then I'll come. Otherwise, if I tell, then it becomes the answer will be disclosed. Yes, I hope everyone is pouring little bit hard efforts. Just sitting for the class for 1 hour will not help you out, because now the time is less. So you should be little bit, practicing, going on, dedicating more time. Okay, I'll tell you, Neelam. Yes, those who are answered is C. Okay, now see, in this question, now such type of question, how, that's the reason I tell you that if you remember all the previous year questions, we have got this question as Indian Institute of Advanced Study. Like there was location, where it is located, location wise there was the question. In one of the question it was, odd man out it was. But there on this topic there are questions. So that's what I'm telling, how you need to prepare. See, based on this topic only they have given the question, that this is the institute which is the residential center for creative inquiry into fundamental themes and problem of life and thought. Okay, so that is what Indian Institute of Advanced Study basically. and this is the one of the favorite topics. So, and there can be any set of question, and that's the reason I'm telling, when you are doing previous year question papers, no, you should try to go deep into that particular topic where you can see the topic coming again and again, but a different set of questions. Yet it is located in Shimla. We have done this in last week MCQ series. Okay, yes, fine. Now let's go to question number 9. That is on the first topic, ancient education, okay, ancient India. So which of the following has been the main aim of education during ancient India? So whether it is emancipation on liberation, whether it is material development, whether it is fulfillment of vocational needs, or whether it is inculcation of social values. So what is the main aim, or what is the main objective of education in, of ancient India or during ancient India? What it is talk about? You should know the meanings of the given words, and that's the reason I every time, if you remember, I have told you, anyways I'm coming to comprehension. I have allotted a 5 days to comprehension also, but remember one thing, comprehension, if you want to solve, you have to start reading English one comprehension daily. That's how it will improve your vocabulary, and it will help you to understand the terms, and such questions will help you to give answers correctly. Many of them get stuck up with the meanings, definitions, and all those things. So yes, let me wait for the answer. 9th A. Okay, yes, I'll come. So now it is talking about what? It is simply talking about the aim of education in ancient India. So here, material development, no, fulfilled of vocational needs did not come in ancient India. Inculcation of social values was not with ancient India. So it was emancipation or liberation. It means that, I'll tell you, it was basically moksha, yeah, but in easiest term, it means that your ancient India, or in ancient time, education was free from all the legal, political, and social barrier. I mean to say, they were not barriers with a reference to legal rules and regulations or political rules and regulations. It was free from all set. Okay, and that's the reason it is talking about what? It is talking about emancipation. The meaning of emancipation, I hope everyone has understood what is the meaning. One by one I'll explain everything. Emancipation is nothing but it is free from all the barriers, I can tell, social, political restrictions, you can tell, or barriers. Okay, is it clear, this first part? Then we have, now social values, I said it was not developed that time. Okay, so it was not a part of that. Now when I say material development, no, it is, it is something which talks about procedures, which includes designing, which includes implementation. It means systematic procedure. So it was not at the very beginning. It came slowly, it came into a later part. Okay, so it like with the course content and all that. See, if you see the material development actual meaning, no, it talks about study and practical. Then you will tell in ancient India it was study and practical, but here it was with reference to what? It was with reference to course content, course development, which was not during. All the practical learning was happening, but not with a syllabus. So material development again will not be a part. Is it clear? Fine. Okay. Now coming, that is emancipation is the right answer. Everyone answered correctly, but till what extent the meaning was clear, I was doubtful. Now yes, again you have this 2 sentences, statement, question. Statements you have to tell it is right or wrong. Read it very carefully because it can confuse you if you read it directly without between the lines. So statement 1 talks about institutional autonomy. Yes. Very true, Shabna, very true you have said, but we need to break this, I mean to say, trend. Somehow teachers like you who are taking the lead and getting into the trend can take an initiative. Upcoming generation, I can say. Okay, statement 1 talks about institutional autonomy guarantees academic freedom, and second is academic freedom is not possible without institutional autonomy. So how does it, which statement proves what? But Shabna, I'll tell you one thing. I mean to say, you have written India, but it's not only India. In some part of the world, which I have personally experienced this. I have taught at some few global level also. Everywhere the scenario is same. I mean to say, we feel that it's just like money business is going on. I should not say on this platform, but it is going on. Okay, so yes, let's see now. There has to be a trend changer now. That's what we need throughout the world. Yes, so let us question number 10. I hope question number 10 everyone is answering. They know the meaning of the question and the statements. That is very, very important. Right answer, this question they have seen, so right answer will definitely come. Meaning is very important. Okay, yes, now right answer everyone has given, but let me make you understand. That's the reason I've written explanation also for this. So let's understand statement 1. What they said is that institutional autonomy guarantees academic freedom. Yes, very true. Okay, the institutional autonomy definitely ensures that the academic freedom is given to the faculty members in order to ensure that the things are happening the way it should happen, not sticking to the policies. Now, second statement, which is very important, academic freedom is not possible without institutional autonomy. Now, what does this statement means? So it is saying that in order to ensure the freedom of study, to ensure the freedom of teaching, to determine the research questions, you can say, or academic freedom, it requires what? Institutional autonomy. It means that there has to be some authority or power. So in other words, academic freedom is not at all possible without institutional autonomy. So unless and until the institution does not have power, this is not going to possible. So it is, institutional autonomy is a necessity. See, it is very, very important. It is a necessity, but not a only condition for academic freedom. So now, in case if in the coming cycle, if they say that institutional autonomy is the only thing which is needed for academic freedom, then that statement will go wrong. But it is not the only thing. Apart from there are a lot of things which are required. So it is just a basic necessity. So keep this in mind very well. It can be twisted in any form. Is it clear? Okay. Yes. Fine. Okay. I hope I have made it very clear to everyone. Okay. Now, even 11th question is based on such complication only, but I hope you can able to understand it clearly. What is statement 1 talking? Equality of educational opportunities is a precondition for achieving equity in education. Equality of educational opportunities is a precondition. You know what is the meaning of a precondition? Prior condition. Okay. Statement 2 says that equity in education can be achieved without equality of educational opportunities. Now, such sentences, see, they are just playing with the words. If you do not judge, or if you do not, guess the words properly, it will be a problem for you. So you have to be careful when you are reading such statements. Yes, I'll just wait for everyone to come up with the answer. Please do not just jump to the answers. Put a question to yourself, what exactly it means, and then come to the answer. Take your time, no worries. But ensure that you are understanding the concept. You're not just rushing with the rights and wrongs. Okay. It is very important you to understand the concept. This mistakes, try avoiding it. 11C. Okay, fine. So when we talk about, I think, okay, fine. 11C. Now see everyone, equity of educational opportunities. It means that everyone should get an educational opportunity. It means if you want to achieve the equity in education, everyone should be given an equal opportunity. It means that. I hope everyone has put a question to yourself. What does it mean that equality in education? Yes, it is, it is important if you want to bring equity in education. I'm explaining it. I hope, Manoharan, I hope you're listening it. What does the statement 1 talks about? Equality of educational opportunity. It means that if you want to achieve equality in education, everyone should be given an equal opportunity. Very true. We have learned this in teaching aptitude also. The teacher or the management or an institute should not, decide on the basis of caste, creed or religion whom to be education to be given and whom to not. So the first statement stands correct. Now the second statement is that equity in education can be achieved without equality of education. It means it is just telling opposite that you can even achieve it without equality. No, unless and until you do not give equal opportunity to everyone, you cannot achieve equity in education. That's what the simple meaning is. But they have completely complicated the sentence, and students have answered very correctly, but I hope they have answered with their own understanding. If they have seen this question and the answer is by hearted, then I am really sorry. Don't do that. It's not going to help you for a longer time. Okay. Now question number 12. Question number 12 is on value education. We have done value education very well. So let's see whether you are able to answer this question correctly or not. Which of the following concept explain the concepts of value now? So you have to talk about value. Values are beliefs which are tied intricately to human emotion behavior. This first sentence also they have confused. The meaning is very simple. If you have a bit of reading habit and if you understand the terminologies, it is very simple. Values refer to desirable goals people strive to attain. Values are conflict free. Values are ordered by importance relative to one another. Values are utilized primarily to effect change in the knowledge of a person. So all the statements are, confused very well. So I hope you can read each and every sentence properly and come up with the answer. That is, what is the meaning of value? That's what the question is asking. Concept of values. Okay. Yes. Now I have, meaning of that in the next slide. I have purposely not written over here so that I just wanted you to, whether you can understand it very well or not. But in case if you do not know, it is something, which cannot be separated or impossible you can talk about. Mr. Ritesh, you are new to the class, I guess. You can join the questions. We are on the verge of completion, but still, whatever questions you can try to answer. Okay. So let's see 12B, 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 B. Okay. Now see. If you see the statements, okay. The first statement is values of beliefs, which belief tied intricately to human emotion behavior. Now what does it mean? It's nothing but values are beliefs that are tied with emotions and behavior. Values are simply belief which are related to emotions and behavior. Okay. Now second option was values refer to desirable goals people strive to attain. Yes, there are certain certain beliefs and people want to attain that. So yes, it is correct. Now third is values are conflict free. Definitely not. There are conflicts with the values also, understandings or beliefs also. So yes, this is definitely not, values are not conflict free. Values are ordered by importance relative to one another. Yes, I mean to say ordered, it depends upon what prioritize it makes for people. It means different set of people. So it is according to me what is important or what is priority. Maybe for you it is not a priority. So it is given as per the order of importance. Now values are utilized primarily to effect change in knowledge. No, values does not, see, values are something, a set of attitudes you can tell, but it is not something to bring change in the knowledge. Values can't do change in the knowledge. It is only the belief. Now if you want to change yourself, you definitely have to take care of your behavior. That's what the sentence means. So it is not the meaning of or concept of value. Is it clear? Okay. Such statements, questions, little bit becomes dangerous. Okay. So you need to practice also very well. Fine. Now, again, question on UGC only. So here are the following. Now see, here I have written the meaning so that you understand it very well. Which of the following come under the mandate? Now this word is regularly used in UGC many of the previous cycles. So the mandate is nothing but a official order. Okay. So which of the following comes under officially under the UGC? Okay. Now what is the just when I was doing one question on UGC Act 2F 12B, that time I read out some points that are related here also. Promotion and coordination of university education, determining and monitoring the standards of teaching, examination and research in university, organizing continuous professional development programs for college and university teachers, framing regulations on minimum standards of education, disbursing and regulating grants to the universities and college. Mandate is official order. Yes, you can, it's not compulsory, it is something which is as per the rule, official order. Okay, as per the rule, it means it becomes mandatory. Okay, waiting for everyone. $13. Okay, only one student have answered. Others? Okay. Yes. But why it is omitted, I hope everyone knows why it is omitted. I'll just revise it. Okay, 13th D, 13th A also is coming, or what? Confusion again for this question. Okay, someone has answered A also. So if you see the points, actually I read all the points when I was talking about the UGC Act. So promotion and coordination was it's a part of UGC only. I mean to say Act only. The aim and objective. Determining and monetary standards, yes, it is also the part of it. Now see, organizing continuous professional development, that is not a does not comes under UGC. It comes under individual institute. So that is not a part. Okay, faculty development program, you can say. Framing regulations on the standards, yes, and regulating grants. So in that sense, as I mean to say, Maiti said that C is to be eliminated, but you should be very perfect on that. And yes, if you know it very well, see, all the options get eliminated. The right answer is D. Okay, Mr. Khan, it's not B, it's D. Okay, question number 14. Now question number 14, I have just given purposely meanings over here. A refresher and yes are held by academic staff college. Yes, we have done, Rupali, that also in the last week cycles. Yes, means giving. Disburse, it means to give. Okay. Question number 14, I have purposely written the meaning. Actually, the question is very easy. What are non-conventional learning programs? Okay. The question is on that, but if you do not know the options such as gerontology, psychology, ethical hacking, anthropology and pet groomers, so what comes under non-conventional learning programs? So that's what the question is, but they have confused you with the very unique options. So actually I was there is one website wherein they have given, when I was checking this question, this non-conventional learning programs, on one website they have given the list of the program under which all this were there, but the reason I couldn't take it because the site was not safe. So I have to take some screenshot and show you. That I will try, because I was just trying to open it so many times, but it was not opening at all. There is some issue with the site. Whole day I couldn't get it at all. I'll show you, but it was all given under that. Yes. Okay. Answers are right, but I still doubt, on what I hope everyone knows very well, we have done conventional, non-conventional, oriental programs also. Now first of all, those who do not know this non-conventional learning programs, okay, unlike conventional learning programs, these include non-traditional learning opportunities such as open and distance learning or online or night classes. You can give one such example is Swayam. Okay, so if you see the options, okay, psychology, okay, which cannot be studied online, you need to have understanding of a proper behavior, as well as if you see anthropology, which cannot be studied with the help of this. That's the reason I purposely wrote a meaning over here. You need to have the understanding of human experience and mind and behavior, which can be studied only in conventional form. Rest all can be done with distance learning. Fine. Yes, very good. They know this, but I hope you know the meanings very well. Okay, and the last question is on the value itself, value education. So let's see, in the context of value, that is value education, which of the following stages will be considered at a relatively advanced stage? Now see, please remember very well, okay, that what is the question? The question is about which of the following stages is considered at a relatively advanced stage, means it means a latest stage. So which of them comes under latest stage? Okay, wait, easy, the question is easy. I hope you come up with the right form of answer. No answers yet for question number 15? Of all fine. I hope there is no glitch, technical glitch, anything right now. 15th. Okay, I'm just seeing the answers, everyone's answer. Okay, just I'm waiting for everyone to answer it properly. Okay, others, everyone, there are a lot of students in the class, so that you should be able to answer, everyone should be able to answer it properly. Okay, now see, question number 15. Okay, what is a relatively advanced stage? If you see option number A, imitation, definitely not. Now assessment through inner evaluation. Now what is the meaning of this inner evaluation? Inner evaluation, it means it's not an advanced stage. It is nothing but an evaluation which is done by by the staff. Okay, I mean to say, there is no third party involved now, primarily within the organization, which lies within the staff. So that is again not an advanced stage. They are asking us advanced, it means latest. Clarification through exposure, it is not you cannot say it is type of value education. It is something value education. See, please remember, it is coming up with a desirable behavior, so that you can show with the help of teamwork. Integration is nothing but teamwork and consolidation. See, I'll repeat once again. If you remember value education topic, I taught you what was value education, what was the simple meaning I told you. C is not right. Answer is, the right option is answer D. I told, see, imitation, it means you're telling someone to imitate, copy. No, that is not. You can't teach a child like that. Inner evaluation, it means you are teaching it within yourself. It cannot give the child an exposure. I mean to say, it cannot give a child a complete understanding of value if you do it within the circle itself. Exposure, now value clarification through exposure, but right now the child is at no exposure. The child is in the inner circle only. So it is only integration. The meaning of integration is teamwork, and you are expecting a child to behave like a team and have a desirable behavior. So it is value consolidation through integration. Okay, so just be careful, such silly things. You should think from a bigger point of view in order to come up with the questions. Okay, now don't forget, in case if you have if you really want to practice well, today on the app HES, that is Higher Education System 003 is the code. There are 5 questions on that, so you can please go through and try to practice it. 10 marks. Okay, today it was not bit tough, only understanding needed. Smita, very good score, keep it up. Others also can put, and tomorrow we will be meeting again 9 p.m. sharp to ensure that a fresh set of questions and practicing more. Shabna, good, but I was actually expecting more from you. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you tomorrow sharp at 9. Okay.